What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of the TVP Lounge. Happy Friday to all of you all. Hope you all have had a wonderful work week. I swear it seems like these weeks is going by faster and faster each week. It seemed like we was just here last Friday. Here we are for another week. So I hope all of you have had a wonderful work week. If you haven't been working this week and you've been chilling, I hope you've had a great week so far. And I'm glad that y'all have made it here to kick it with me for another episode of the TVP Lounge. I guess we can call this episodes. I see folks are starting to come in, so I'll give folks a few minutes. Today, you know how we always do. We got some topic to talk about at the beginning before we just hop in and vibe. But I definitely want to talk about what people should expect. I feel like this is something we've kind of talked about here and there over the last few weeks over the stream, but it's something I kind of want to talk directly about in the stream today, just because of some things that's been going on. See folks coming in. What up, Mike? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Nikisha, what up? Going to Laughlin this weekend. Okay, that's what's up. Who's that girl? What's going on? What up, Sacktown? My week was cool. Hope you had a good week as well. 7 more days from your countdown. All right, that's what's up, Philly. Diesel, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. All right, I'm gonna wait another minute or so before we hop in, because I feel like a lot of the stuff today, some people might be like, duh. But, you know, sometimes they also say common sense isn't so common. So I know I got some fellow vloggers who are in Vegas this weekend. Shout out Vegas Best Ideas, Keno Kid, Ace of Vegas, the whole squad. I think Sen gonna be out there too. They all out there for Rocktober. They little event this weekend, but I'm not gonna be able to make that. But if y'all tune in, locked in, or if word get it, I'm telling them I said what up. What up, Tyler? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Good to see you again. Mike, what up? Your people aren't Cosmos not letting people in. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that too. Yeah, I heard about that earlier in the week. That's crazy. Cosmo just, they different, I tell you. I mean, I guess that's one reason why they not owned by the major players, MGM or Caesars. When you own your own, you can do your own thing. The KJB, happy Friday. Welcome to the lounge. I see we already got a shot emoji. Alright, that's what's up. We'll get that in a second. I mean, if y'all want to kick things off, we still got people coming in. Y'all know the emoji drill. Drop them down. If I get 10, as soon as I see 10 drink emojis from 10 different people, we'll go ahead and set it off. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, so are you going to Vegas anytime soon? For those of you who are, I got some notes I want to talk about just from my perspective. You know, everybody has opinions, so I'm not no factual book, so everything that come out of my mouth obviously isn't the law of the land. We all have our opinions on our views, but I've got a few people who gonna be going to Vegas for the first time, who gonna be in Vegas soon, because I know quite a few of y'all gonna be out there Halloween weekend. So will your boy. Holla at me if you're around. All right, so first topic, or first thing up, this whole thing with mask. Clearly, as the world knows, we are in a pandemic. I don't know what state you live in. I know some states might be a little more lax than other states, and then in your state, some counties might be more lax than others. But let's talk Vegas specific. You have to wear a mask. Period. Like, if you, like, I be out there and I hear people complaining, oh, I don't feel like wearing my mask. What up, Rick? Appreciate the super chat. Welcome to the lounge, man. It's good to see you again. Like, I was out in Vegas and I'm listening, and don't get me wrong, like, I get how much of a nuisance it is wearing a mask. Like, I don't want to wear a mask neither, trust me. Like, someone who's not afraid of C-19, personally, I don't care. But the rules is you have to wear a mask, so follow the rules. So, like, so quick example. So I was doing a room tour of a week or so ago, and as I was checking in to do the room, so a guest checking in making a big scene because they don't want to keep wearing their mask. They trying to check in. They like, I don't feel like wearing my mask, blah 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 blah. They almost got denied staying there, but they came to cool their heads and work things out. The guests put their mask on, went on about their business. You have to wear a mask. Like, it's as annoying as it is, it's rules. If you don't follow the rules, you deal with the consequences. That's just how it is in life. But if you go into Vegas, you have to wear a mask. If you walk in the strip, they're not going to trip about you wearing a mask. That's ultimately up to you because you outside. You can do as you please. But once you go into these hotels, or once you go into someone's establishment, you have to wear a mask. That's just what it is. Like, again, I get it's annoying, but I don't understand why people keep complaining about it. And if somebody tell you to leave their establishment because you don't want to wear a mask, why are you getting mad? I don't understand it. You know, maybe y'all can help me understand. But that's the first thing I just want to go ahead and prep people for. Just because it's Vegas, it's Sin City. That's where we go out there. We go out there to turn up, have a good time, gamble, explore, all of that. We're still in a pandemic. And it's not in the U.S. It's global. This is a global pandemic. These are rules that you just have to follow. I don't really understand why people feel like because they in Vegas, it's okay. It's not. You still have to wear a mask. Now, the rules to the mask in Vegas is simple. You have to wear a mask. If you are eating or drinking somewhere, once you order your drink, you can sit down. You can take your mask down because obviously you can't drink or eat with a mask on. Now, like bars and stuff, they a little more lenient. But like at the tables, if you drinking, you can pull your mask down, take a drink. You got to put your mask back up. That's just what it is because you gambling and most of the MGM casinos have the dealers on the other side of the plexiglass dividers, but still, that's just the rules. If you don't want to follow the rules, don't go. When people ask me that question, I'm like, what do you want me to say? You want me to say that I agree with you to break the rules or that you should get special privileges? I'm just not going to do that. I'm sorry. So that's expectation number one. Vegas is not being courteous to nobody. Wear your mask. Just wear your mask. And if you don't want to wear your mask in public in hotels, don't. So that's part number one on that. Number two, things to expect if you're going to Vegas anytime soon. And I don't know where this trend or where this fad came from, but scooters is taking over Vegas. If y'all follow me on the gram, I had a couple videos up. When I was out there on the strip just chilling, people just want to hop in scooters and they be whipping the scooters like they doing donuts in the parking lot in their car. I don't know where the fad came in, why it's trending all of a sudden. But prepare yourself for that, even on the strip. If you have a medical reason or you need to wear a scooter, that's completely understandable. Handle your business. But when people renting scooters just to be riding down the strip like they're going to just run people over, like they in a NASCAR or they in a go-kart, it's like, come on, man. So if you ain't been to Vegas in a while, be prepared for that. Scooter rentals is a real thing now. It's not a topic. It's not word of mouth. It's for real. And it seems to be picking up month by month. So definitely be prepared for the scooter people. Scrolling through the chat real quick. I'm sorry. Mike said, I gotta drink one for you stuck at work. All right, cool. That's what we're gonna do. Is it true that rooms for New Year's are starting at 1,000? That's completely false. Nah, no, it's not. I ain't even fully studied rooms for New Year's, but I can 100% tell you that's not true. Okay, so watch out for the scooters if you're going to Vegas. And a lot of these topics is catered because I know I got people who going for the first time in years or their first time. So Vegas is obviously in a pandemic state right now, but there's new things going on for reasons I don't know. So I'm just trying to go ahead and put y'all on the 411 just from what I've seen and experienced and witnessed. So watch out for the scooters. All right, this next thing is for the gamblers, table gamblers specific. I want y'all to pay close attention to this. If you are trying to gamble in Vegas, table games, particularly blackjack and craps, it is going to be difficult to find a game at times. I'm just letting you know now, because as most of you probably already know, that there are dividers on the casino table. So blackjack, and some places don't have the dividers, but either way, no matter where you is, there's a 3-person limit for all table games, period. So if you want to play blackjack, you might have to wait. There's either 3 people at all of the affordable limit tables, or the limits is just high and people don't want to play 50, 100 minimum. So this particular trip when I was out there a couple weeks ago, I'm a casino hopper. I'm someone I like to gamble. If I'm doing good, I'll play for a little bit. If I'm doing bad, on to the next. But I casino hop. So I went through Aria, went through Cosmo, went through Bellagio, went through Caesars, was in the Mirage, went over to Flamingo, checked out the Link, Bally's, it's about the same at every hotel. If you're gonna gamble, you might have to wait. If you see a spot, just go ahead and hop on it. I know some people like to walk by the table and fill out the vibe. I'm the same way. I'm all about vibes. Personally, gambling wise, I'm all about vibes. But it's a particular situation right now in Vegas with how things is limited. That if you're trying to play a table game, and craps is probably worse than blackjack, because craps will normally you can have about 10 people at a craps table, but they only let in 6 people max at the craps table. Some properties, if you got your friends with you, they won't even let your friends, like, they will enforce them to be 6 feet away. Like, they won't even like let them hang over the shoulder to watch you play. It's crazy. I think that's a little too much if it's somebody you with, but I mean, at the same time, social distancing, I get it. So that's kind of that. Well, if I'm with people, it's cool for me to be in the elevator with them or to have like a meal with them at the table. But like, if I'm gambling, they can't stand over my shoulder, even though we stand in the same room. You know, it's like when people make that argument, I definitely feel them on that. Because if I'm with my people and they trying to watch me gamble or they want to watch me play craps, so I'm trying to teach them something, but they can't like stand over my shoulder because they need to be 6 feet. But I know them. That's an iffy topic. But it's definitely difficult gambling. So I want to put y'all on game with that. All right, let me catch up in the chat. If y'all came in here late, yeah, we waiting on those emojis to go ahead. We're gonna get this first shot jumping off. You said tell our president that. I'm not the politic guy. What up, Bishop, California? Hey, Zeus, welcome to the TVP Lounge. Good to see you. You think that many people are easier on the eyes when they wear a mask? I mean, yeah, it's real easy. And then when you take that mask off, your vision might change. So, but I feel you on that. You said that you'll be there next Thursday. That's what's up, Tisha. Hope you enjoy yourself. What up, Big Island? What's going on, Mr. Honolulu 808? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Good to see you again. We're gonna definitely be drinking some. You already know. Yeah, the scooters were annoying. Yes, I must have to second that. They were really annoying, to be honest. And like I said, I don't know where the trend came from, but it's just beyond annoying. Marley, what's going on? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Said got that smooth, fresh shave going. Yeah, wanted to get rid of the beard for a little bit just to see how I feel. Definitely take me back, but I think I'm gonna probably grow the beard back for Halloween weekend. But good to see you in the lounge. Marquee, what's going on, fam? Shout out San Diego. Ready for Halloween Cromwell? Oh, I need to look into that. I ain't even see that the Cromwell was open. Let me go double check that after the stream though, because we all know about Dre's. We all waiting on Dre's. My sources said they still ain't heard nothing from Dre's yet, but if Cromwell is opening, I need to look into that. Yeah, appreciate everybody who hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate the likes. Definitely helps get the videos out to the content. From Germany, what up, Germany? Wayne, how's it going? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Man, I'm sorry y'all banned. That's unfortunate. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. What up, Trisha? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. It's good to see you again. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool. All right, we'll go ahead and get this first shot rocking, and I'll catch up on the chat before I continue on with my topics. You said there's long lines for roulette over there in Indiana. Yeah, and roulette falls in that category too. Obviously, as y'all see, I got my No More Bet shirt on. I definitely play roulette. Yeah, roulette in that same category. That's why I was saying all table games. Like, roulette is the same way. Like, obviously they don't have the dividers because people need to be able to space out their chips when they placing their bets. But roulette about pack too. Like, if it's the average 10-15 minimum or a table game, even 25 games, people is just like, all right, I'm trying to play. But yeah, the weights is crazy. And truthfully, I feel like they could I really feel like you could do 4 people. I get the 3 people, 4 people. I think 4 people would be a good maximum. That's something I think the hotel should look into, but who knows. But anyway, happy Friday, all of y'all. Appreciate the emojis. I appreciate all of y'all tuned in. So cheers to the first shot. Hope all y'all had a great week, and this is cheers number 1 to the weekend. Alright. Said just check Cromwell closed. Yeah, what I figured. But if you did book at Cromwell and they not reopened by your stay, they gonna move you somewhere else. That was what I was thinking. Rick, since there are some clubs open Halloween, which ones are you headed to? I'll say that for later, but next Friday is gonna be all about Halloween weekend. So if you in this stream right now, I'm telling you now, next Friday we gonna turn up for sure. But like next week is all gonna be all about Halloween weekend. But to answer your question, Rick, I'm still decided. I'll probably be at Tower one night for sure at Marquee. Those are the 2 that I know for sure. All right. Okay, so we talked about wearing the mask, scooters, and gambling at the tables. All right, and I guess this goes along with Rick's question about clubs, even though he was asking where I'm gonna be at specific. And Philly said renting a pool cabana, is it worth it? Yeah, it's 100% worth it if you want to go to a club and party. Like truthfully, like once you get inside, like once you get past the whole having to make a reservation, like the actual vibe and party is like lit. Like if y'all saw my Marquee walkthrough video, like that's pretty much how it is at all of the spots. EBC, Daylight, Marquee. It's a vibe for sure. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Just got to get in there, and once you get in there, it's Vegas. Yeah, Mike, I'm with you that on the whole scooter things. People definitely be out of control. Like, I'm not even finna sit here and cover up about it. I came close to getting at somebody for real, because they just have no regards. All right, so let's talk about the party scene. For those of y'all going to Vegas, let's talk about the party scene. Whether this your first time, or you a veteran, or you ain't been in a while. So we all know when you go to Vegas, just find some girls. We know how it is. If you haven't been to Vegas, Vegas love women. I got 2 videos on the best nightclubs and all of that in Vegas. Vegas love women. If you use a woman, Vegas is a woman's world. You know how the cliche saying is, it's a man's world, even though man is in one man, so that could go both ways. But Vegas love women. However, that is null and void at this current moment in time. Like if you are a female, you have no power as far as getting in the clubs. It don't matter if it's 5 guys and 10 women. It don't matter if it's 1 guy and 5 women. That guest list is out of the window. Your promoter, like obviously y'all know I'm connected. I got y'all. I know some people have specific promoters they work with. Your promoter can't do nothing for you as far as getting you in the club, because everything is reservation only. Like I've had people like trying to hit me up on the side, like, well, I know such and such. Do you think they could do this? You can reach out to whoever you know. I'm just keeping a whole 100 with y'all. There's no guest list. With that said, this goes along to the lines of if cabana reservations is worth it. If you pay to get into the clubs, I can assure you, you will have a very good time. Rick, I actually think you asked me about this. Like, can you go and mingle? Like, so here is, let's just be real. This is what we do around here. If you going to Vegas with your people and y'all want to go to the club, y'all want to find some people to kick it with, right? So y'all get a spot going to the club. Once you in the club and you get put in your section, your reservation covers food and beverage. It's a food and beverage minimum. So like, let's just go with 600. Let's say it's 600 for you to get a day bed. That 600 will reserve that day bed for you from the time you get there to the time you leave. If you want to stay there till the club closed, you absolutely can, because I typically do that. If I'm in there, I'm in there. But that $600, you have to order $600 worth of drinks or food. So typically you can just order a bottle that'll hit your minimum. Depending on where you are, some of the smaller bottles might be under the minimum. So instead of getting a Magnum bottle, you get a regular bottle that's like $4.25. Like for Ciroc, I believe it was $4.25 at Daylight for like the regular size bottle. I think the 750 ml. Then for the big bottle, the Magnum bottle is like $8.25. So if your minimum is 600, you just gotta spend 600. So if you was to order one of those $4.25 bottles, you can order $180 worth of food if you want, or if you just want to get like some separate drinks from the bottle. Like let's say y'all get a bottle of vodka, but somebody want Hennessy or somebody want Crown, like your boy. they can order that separate. But your tab has to total the minimum. But it's 100% worth it if you're thinking about getting a bottle, or if you think about paying a reservation. As long as you have a good group of people, like, it's worth it. Everybody in there, everyone's on the same page. You're not balling on nobody, because everybody got to have a table to get in there. So just have that mentality. You can't go in there and flex unless, like, you got a bungalow. Like, if you got one of the big bungalows, or you up there by the DJ, then all right, you doing something. But just remember, everybody who's in there have a table, or they with somebody who got a table. So but guest list is dead. So if you're trying to go to Vegas to party and you think you on guest list everywhere, and that's your main purpose of going, don't go. Just go ahead and keep it straight with you. Do not go. So that's the update on the party scene. It is still places to go. It's not like 1 or 2 clubs. You got 3 or 4 club or night parties at nights. Like I did in this last video with the club updates. Tao will be open. I know Chateau did their pop up. I'm not sure if they're gonna continue to open or not. Marquee still doing the lounge. EBC will still be there. They still got excess over there too. So there are still places to go if you want to go to Vegas and party. Just not no guest list. TQ, I appreciate the super chat. Thanks for all the support. Good to see you in here again. Trying to keep an eye on the chat as I go through these topics. Yes, who's that girl? Ubers and Lyfts are difficult to get to. I'm not sure if I missed somebody's question by that, but yes, the wait time, they have gotten better. Like, a lot of the Uber and Lyft drivers were on, I think they were on unemployment, because of the crash and everything, but the ride times are starting to get better. More of them are starting to return to driving, so the times aren't as bad as they used to be, but at times they can still be bad. Said you fell at work, student trip. Okay, well, listen, that's why I said, if you need to get a scooter because you got a legit reason, like them legs hurt or your knees hurt or something happened to you and you need one, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's 100% understandable. But to be riding around on a scooter because you're trying to look cool, like you on a dirt bike or you on a 4-wheeler with all of these hundreds and hundreds of people on the strip, and then everybody's supposed to get out your way because you was on the scooter trying to do donuts in the middle of the strip, just nah, that's just not it. Nikisha said, you was ready when I am. All right, I hope you hit that shot with me then. I see the comment. I know it was after I took the shot, though. And when I'm going to party with the Lakers this weekend, nah, I'm not going to be in Vegas this weekend. I'll be back Halloween weekend. I almost went out there this weekend. I was actually looking at stuff earlier this week. I was going to do a pop-up trip tomorrow, but nah, I'm not going to make that. And when I saw that they decided to go to Encore, I was like, man. And I really wonder how some of y'all is going to feel about that. Let's be real, because, we keep it real on this side of YouTube, okay? Y'all remember that brawl at Encore? You know how people was making a big deal? Oh, my God, is Vegas safe? They was fighting at the Encore. The Lakers is going to the Encore. So how many of y'all going to stay at the Encore? How many of y'all going to pull up? Is y'all scared to go to the Encore? Even though the Lakers, do y'all feel safe with the Lakers being there? I tell you, this is why I be telling people, y'all got to just stop watching the news. Like, that's a one-time incident. So you finna sit here and tell me I'm not gonna go party with LeBron, the GOAT, and the Lakers because of a brawl a couple weeks ago? Nah. But if I was in town, I 100% would be there for sure. For sure. Long lines at the tables means you get to keep more. It's possible. That's very possible. Okay, are Ubers still difficult to get? Nah, they're not now. They're not as difficult as they was before. I say the wait times were probably like 5 minutes instead of the 15 or rerouted times. It wasn't bad at all. All right, let's go. Let's get some more emojis. Round 2. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a shot on the strength of TQ for the super chat, and then if y'all drop those emojis, we'll do another one. I'm in a fabulous mood, by the way, if y'all haven't been able to tell. Cancel Vegas. Your guy flew into Phoenix from there instead. Oh, okay. You said they golfing and you salty. Hey, I'm sorry. Things happen. Vegas ain't going nowhere though. Everything happened for a reason. It's very possible things happen because it wasn't meant for you to go at this time. But Vegas will still be there. But shout out to you for the super chat. So this is a shot to you and everybody else who still tune in and rock in. I appreciate y'all's support. Do I go to Fremont Street? Not really. To be honest, no, I don't. everything I do is either strip related or off the strip, around the strip. But Fremont Street, just, it's cool. I would hang out there from time to time, but like regularly, nah. Like once the opening for Circa, like I know it's gonna be a lot of people in town for Circa opening, and I will be there Thursday the 29th. Let's go ahead and let y'all know if y'all want to holler at your boy. I'll be downtown on Fremont Street Thursday the 29th, checking out Circa. But aside from really doing that, nah, I don't really hang out on Fremont Street, because I feel like for me personally, there's only so much I can do. Yeah, 600. Yeah, 600 is typically the starting point. On like, I know you can do like Sundays or Thursdays when it's not really that busy. Sometimes I have them for like 300, but that's because nothing's going on. But yeah, 600 is typically the starting point. Normally go up. Trust me. Oh yeah, no doubt. Glad I was able to help you with the Cromwell thing too. See, that's why you can't do clubs. 425 for Ciroc. I don't blame you. You know what I mean? I always tell people when it comes to Vegas, the price tag for me isn't about necessarily what I'm paying for, it's the experience. But I also tell people when it comes to bottle service, you're not paying just for the alcohol. You paying for the alcohol. You paying for a server, because that's your server the whole time you're there. You don't gotta pour one drink if you don't want to. She will pour your drink for you. You got your own security, so if something goes on, you ain't even got to worry about dealing with it. You just holler at your security. Come here real quick, big man. Can you handle that for me? Boom, done. All that included in your reservation, and it's your own space for the night. You know, typically in club, you got to walk around, try to find a little corner somewhere to post up. That's the thing what come with bottle service. You're not just paying for the alcohol. You paying for the whole experience. Security, the area, your own space for the whole night. Excuse me. So keep that in mind too for all of y'all who think about bottle service. It's more than just a bottle. It's the experience and the atmosphere. How much food do you get for that amount of money? I mean, you order whatever you want. They'll give you a food menu. And like, I want to say we had a 2,000 minimum 4th of July weekend. And we got 2 bottles. And I think we spent like $200 in food. We ordered like pizzas and all kind of appetizers and stuff just to hit the minimum. But you know, when you drunk, I mean, it kind of work if you think about it. When you drunk, when you leave the club, one of the first things you want to do is go get food. So like, if you drinking at the club and then you can order food there, that's a win-win in my eyes. But I definitely think it's worth it. Before C19, were there clubs open on weekdays? Excuse me. My chest, man. 100%, yeah, there definitely was. So before C19, you could party every day technically. Monday was, oh Lord have mercy, I'm gonna try to do this off the top of my head. Bear with me for those of y'all who hip on Vegas in case I miss something. Mondays you could party at Marquee or Jewel. Tuesdays was only Omnius Terrace was open. Wednesday you had Chateau, Light, couple other places. And then Thursday was Tao, Dre's, Hakkasan, and that's when it started to kick up from there. But yeah, you could literally party every single night in Vegas pre C19. That's different now. But yeah, you definitely could. Never been a club, guys. $600 in the club, I'm sure it's easy to do. To be honest with you, nah, I never for me, like, I didn't pay to get into clubs because if I didn't have any girls with me, I would just go to clubs like Jewel. I love Jewel. That's one of my favorite clubs. And they are guy guest list friendly. So like, if you got an all guy ratio, they'll still let you in. So I would either go to all guy ratios, or I would go to places where like my promoters could like get me in, or I ain't paying. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying no general admission to get in. If I couldn't get in for free, I wasn't going. But I wasn't spending $100. I wasn't spending no more than like $120 max in the club, and that's if I'm courteous enough to buy somebody a drink. Like, drinks is like, I normally drink vodka and pineapple or Crown of ginger ale. So like 3 or 4 of those. 15 times 3 is 45. 20 times 3 is 60. So I was at $45, $60, and then throw another $15, $20 if you buy somebody else a drink. Tip your bartenders. Still under $100. That was where I was at, because I normally did most of my pregame before I went out. I like to pregame before I go out to the clubs. So when I'm in the club, I don't need to drink a whole lot. I'm already lit, turned up. Because 9 times out of 10, when I get to the club, I'm not really trying to go to the bar. I'm going straight to the dance floor. I'm trying to turn up and party. So that just me, though. What up, Robbie? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. My guys, good to see you again. Vegas for you next weekend. That's what's up. Have I seen what they did at Encore win? I absolutely have. All because of one brawl. That's terrible. It's unfortunate. But yeah, MJ to GOAT. All right, that's debatable. You know what I mean? All right, let's go through here. I see my emojis. 1, 2, 3. All right, I need like 2 more from 2 different people. What up, Ant? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you again, my guy. You said you and your boys were below $600 on food. I mean, hey, to be honest, the food really not that expensive. Like, to be real with you, it was hard for us to spend $100 on food. Like, I think the pizza was like $20, and like, I mean, $600 on food. I don't know how big your group is or how deep y'all appetite is. I mean, it's possible. That's a lot of food, though. I'm telling you now. That's I like low key would love to see that, to be real, but yeah. Eating during the club, that's a dream. Trust me, I'm gonna be honest. C19 was the first time I ever ate in a club in my life. It was a dream for sure. I was like, why haven't they been doing this more often? You know, like I know like some other places, you know, you can do some things, but like, yeah, I think after C19, the clubs need to give you a food option to be able to order food for sure. I mean, they could have been, and I just ain't known about it, but there's always been a bottle service menu to me. They definitely gotta have the food. Appreciate you coming through, Mike. You have a good weekend as well. All right, let's go ahead. Call me fraud. What's happening, man? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Good to see you again. Yeah, let's do it. We're finna go ahead and take this next shot, and then I'll finish my list. I got like 3 more topics because I want to talk about snakes on the strip. I don't do snakes, and people think that's funny. So I'm gonna pour up this shot. That's gonna be our next segment, and I'm not exaggerating. Not snakes on the plane, snakes on the strip. This is real life, and it's really annoying. All right, cheers to y'all. Appreciate the emojis and the support. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. All right. Vegas. So for all my party people, and I don't mean club party people, my Vegas goers, let's say that, who love to walk the strip like me. I love to walk the strip, especially at night. So y'all know about the showgirls that be on the strip. If you ain't familiar, long story short, if you go into Vegas and you see the cute little girls in their bikinis and the little angel wings and all that extra glitter stuff, who's like, come and take a photo, daddy. Like them girls, $20. If you want to pay $20 for a photo, take a picture with them. Otherwise, keep it moving. I'm not gonna call it a scam because some dudes don't care. You know what I mean? They want the experience. I pay $20 for this photo with these good looking females. I did Vegas like a boss. Hey, some people like that. Cool. I'm not, but some people do. For whatever reason, we got the showgirls out here, and then y'all know, like on Fremont Street, you had the street dancers and magicians. But for some reason, these individuals think it's cool to have a snake on their neck on the strip, and think it's funny. You be walking, they think it's funny. Nah, listen. Let me calm down, because I almost got in a situation with one of them dudes. Like one of my fears in life is snakes. I don't play with snakes. Like, I don't play with snakes at all. And this is no joke. This is a true story. For those of y'all who going to Vegas or will be in Vegas in the next week or Halloween weekend, especially at night, you're going to be walking the strip, and there's going to be some people on the strip, and they're going to like want to take a photo, and then they're going to have like the snake on their hand or the snake on their hand, or they'll have a big snake around their neck, want to take a photo. Nah. And then someone try to be funny and like try to put it on you. I'm telling you, listen. Just be careful. We're going to go ahead and change the subject. Talking about this gonna burn my nerves, but I just want to go ahead and put y'all out there because I know some people who don't really do snakes neither, and they just keep your eyes out in all directions and your head on the swivel. But yeah, some dudes think it's funny and it's not, but they out there on the strip 100%. Like more so in the afternoon, evenings, and definitely at night. Like, y'all just be careful with that. But they out there on the strip, so Photos is not free. Somebody asks you to take a photo, it ain't free. They might try to sell it to you, a joke around. Oh no, boom boom. Then they gonna ask for something after the photo. Nurse B said, "What you drinking, TVP?" TVP drinking Crown Peach. Crown Peach. That's my peach and apple. That's what y'all gonna see me drink on the stream for a while. I don't know if I switch it up what it would be, but we on the peach today. I don't know. I might go to the apple next week. We'll see. But I'm definitely we'll see. So yeah, let me go ahead and I just want to go ahead and put y'all in on that. We can go ahead and switch this subject because like that was something that really irked my nerves during that trip. You said it was a yellow snake. Nah, it wasn't them yellow snake. I actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't recall seeing one, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't play with none of them. I know them big yellow snakes ain't no joke neither, but they out there. So yeah, and like you said, call me fraud. Nothing in Vegas is free. That's like 99.9% facts. Like, cause like even gambling, like the drinks is free, but if you losing your money, it ain't free. You just ain't paying for the drink. You losing it gambling. CZ, what's happening? Welcome to the lounge. Glad you made it in. All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was my react. The player's card is free. All right, that's that's true. And just real quick, cause somebody had brought that up earlier in the chat about Cosmo. Let's talk about Cosmo real quick. Number one, me and Cosmo still good. We ain't got the Vegas Paradise, Tim, TVP, no issues with Cosmo over here. Got a Cosmo video coming Sunday, by the way. But Cosmo, I guess effective immediately from when they posted an article a couple of days ago. Fridays, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. They are not letting people in the property unless you are a hotel guest or a rewards member or you have a reservation at one of the places on their property. Now let's just go ahead and knock out the elephant in the room. Cosmo's just trying not to get business. I know that's how some of y'all feel. Cosmo just got all of this stuff going on with other YouTubers and other things going on in the world, and TVP had issues with Cosmo and the whole Meek Mill thing, and I got it 100%. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. I definitely don't. But I will say this. There's normally a workaround for everything. So Cosmo, please don't be mad at me for this. I'm just trying to help the pedestrians that might be coming to y'all property. Yeah, we got each other's contact. If y'all need to speak to me, just hit me up offline if I go too far with this. But Ant just basically gave it away. Anybody can apply for a player's card. It's free. You ain't even got to be at the property, to be honest, to get one. You can just go to cosmopolitanlasvegas.com, sign up for identity membership. And if they be like, oh, you got to be a member, like I am a member, I'm going to pick up my card. They can, and if they want to annoy you about it, they can walk with you to the front desk if they want. I don't think it's going to be that serious. But you can apply for identity membership online and it's free. Done. Like, I get the reasoning behind it because Cosmopolitan be crazy packed. Like, all jokes aside, like if you ask me like what's the busiest hotel on the strip, I would probably say the Cosmo. Like on the weekend specifically, because I mean Cosmo is just a vibe with all the negativity they get, because some of the negativity they get is not Cosmo fault. It's just people being ungrateful. That's just real talk. Or people thinking that they above other people, and I don't co-sign that. But this rule really ain't that serious. Like, I get it because they're trying to limit people, because like if all of their tables is full and people is just standing around and it's just congested, and you got people riding in their property with scooters. Like, think about it. You're not staying at the Cosmopolitan, right? Why is you riding through the hotel in the scooter? And you're not even going to gamble. You're not even going to play the slots. What are you doing? You know, they always say it's always one person that can mess it up for everybody. Well, think about it from that perspective. If I owned a hotel and I want people to have a good time, right? And I got people riding through my hotel in a scooter. Full speed. And then I got people who actually spending money in my property complaining about it. You would feel some type of way about that too if you gambling and you trying to get your drink and your waitress is bringing you a drink and somebody in a scooter going full speed and they not even staying there. They just cruising through the strip and want to slide through your property. Like, I don't think they needed to put the rule in place, but I understand it. But the workaround is just apply for identity membership card. Okay, I kind of went on a rant with that. But yes, you can definitely get around that. That was to address that because I know somebody brought that up earlier. Yes, I'm fully aware of the Cosmo situation, and that's the workaround. Just apply for identity card. Don't cost you a thing. And you can just flash it to them and walk in if they really be strict about it. Jen Joy, what up? Welcome to the lounge. Woke. I see you. Yeah, the whole snake thing. Yeah, we finna go ahead and move on from that topic. I'm done talking about that. I just want to give y'all a heads up about that because that was really getting on my nerves. Cosmo is doing what they think they need to do. They can show that they're keeping their customers safe, but people will just lie to get in the door. And I mean, that's just business practices. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not always one to go with trends, y'all. If y'all haven't known that by now, like, I'm neutral on both sides. Like, I'm human, so yeah, I have emotions about some things, but before I go ahead and follow through with something, I'm going to hear what the issue is and look at both sides before I make a decision. And when I heard about the Cosmo thing, I was like, well, why would they do that? I didn't immediately be like, man, I'm done with Cosmo. Cosmo get on my nerves. They doing the most. Like, nah, like, why? What is the reason? When I read behind them, I'm like, oh, okay, well, just apply for identity membership. Like, that's a simple solution. There's nothing to get mad about. I'm not going to make a video about that. That's pointless. Like, it'll take me more time to make a video, edit it, and upload it than it would for me to go online, sign up within a couple of minutes, and then be able to go in there. So that's just, yeah, that's doing the most. Cosmo tripping. I mean, I feel that, but at the same time, they establishment and they get negative press, and some of the press they shouldn't be getting is some of the press that they are getting that is negative should not be negative. So I respect your opinion. And you said love Cosmo, never had a problem. Like, aside from my one incident, like, I've been going to Cosmo for like almost 5 years now, and this one incident with this lower level individual that was rectified the next day, I had a problem there neither. But it's hard for some people to look at things from a business perspective, which I understand. And even for me, like, I don't own no corporation, but I kind of understand the business side of things. But like, just as somebody, like, I'm in the Cosmo trying to gamble and I almost got hit by somebody in a scooter. Like, for them the next day to be like, you can't have no scooters in here, I'd have been like, okay, cool, because this drunk person. Anywho, all right, what's next on this list? We getting deep in the stuff through here. Like, Cosmo's clearly gonna be the hotel up and down. But I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be an advocate for Cosmo unless they do something to cross me again, or they do something that's just way out of bounds. And I 100% agree with them being out of bounds. I'm not getting involved with it. You said there was so many black people in Cosmo, it felt like you were having a family reunion. I mean, hey, as long as you had a good time, I guess that's all that matters. I mean, there's a lot of diversity in Cosmopolitan. Like, let's just keep it 100. Yeah, I think there are more minorities going to Cosmo now, or recent, but regardless of your ethnic background, like, everybody in the Cosmopolitan all had the same mentalities that they want to stay at a nice property and have a very good time. And I feel like the Cosmopolitan offers both the opportunity to have an enjoyable stay and have a great time. I'm glad you had a good time, though. Yeah, I definitely caught that on woke. Just so you understand that, Jen Joy. Yes, I am. Slots at Cosmo are tight. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. I was with some of them vloggers. Who was I with 4th of July weekend when I was with the vlogger crew? I was with Ace, Sin, Vegas Best Ideas, and they was on like a live. I don't play the slots. You're not finna catch me playing those slots. But I was with them just chilling on some YouTube stuff, and they cool people. And they was in a stream, and they did pretty good. But a lot of people say that the slots at the Cosmo is tight. So, wait, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I got caught in one of these comments. I've heard a lot of people say that the slots at Cosmo is tight. That's where I was trying to go with that. I must really hate the scooter thing. You just don't really understand. Like, I'm not normally one to hate things. Like, to each their own. If you want to do whatever you want to do, it don't involve me. But like, I've been hit almost. There have been multiple times that I was almost run over by a scooter, and they didn't even care. It was just kind of like, get out my way. Like, I'm in a scooter, get out my way. Nah, not in Vegas. I'm not with that. My philosophy is you are a guest on private property. Respect that and you'll be fine. If a lot of people looked at things that way, we wouldn't be having a lot of these conversations, New Hawk. I 100% agree with that. That's my philosophy. I'm coming onto your property to have a good time. What is the rules? These the rules. Okay, cool. I'm gonna follow the rules. We shouldn't have no problems. Nah, cool. Have a good day. And it took me a long time to adopt that mentality. I'll be perfectly honest with y'all. But since I've been able to look at things from a different perspective, it's definitely changed my outlook on things. But I agree with you on that. Cosmo just protecting themselves from lawsuits in case something happens within their brand. That's absolutely correct, because trust me, a lot of people been going at Cosmo for a lot of different things. So I definitely know that's what it is. But what a lot of people don't realize is when you book a room or you stay at a property, and you know how I'd always say terms of service and privacy policy, and people just click the boxes so they can check out. Well, if they specifically state something in them terms of service and that privacy policy that you didn't read and you violated, you can't do nothing to them. That's on you. Like, somebody was telling me that I guess you're not supposed to film at Cosmo, or there's something about a filming policy or something like that. I ain't know that. I stayed at Cosmo. I just about got a video of every suite at Cosmo. I ain't got no problems with that. But I also know that you can send them an email and get permission to film there too. A lot of people don't know that neither. But anywho, all right. How long I've been streaming? Oh, it ain't okay. 46 minutes. I thought I've been streaming longer than this. See, this been the lit stream. All right, let's do some more shots. We got 36 people in here for what I see right now. Let me get 11 drink emojis. Different people. I'm gonna turn these shots. Cosmo, yes, the Caesar starting to pay for parking. Am I surprised? No, especially with the fact that it's supposed to be implemented. Was it October 30th? Halloween weekend, when they know a lot of people gonna be there. I think it's crazy, but at the same time, if you a local should be able to park free. You'll never hear me argue with that. They definitely should be able to park free. And if you a hotel guest, you can park free. So I mean, if you stand there or you a local, you ain't gonna have no problems. I mean, if you not staying there, then I mean, I get people want to park at Caesars because they have self parking and it's in the middle of the strip, but Venetian has always had free self parking, and it's not that far, you know. But yeah. All right. Oh man, y'all drop these emojis quick. And try to double up. I caught that. Nice try. And then tripled up. I'm not that drunk. I be trying to tell y'all I'm not that drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's a bet. Alright, we'll do this next one. Alright. So next we finna talk about, I only got 2 more topics left, and I'll open the chat to whatever y'all want to talk about. Yeah, the weather too. Yeah, the weather's definitely getting better in Vegas. Like, I've been through it. Obviously, Vegas reopened with the oven on Inferno. June, that's when they opened in June, was hot. July was crispy. August was an inferno. September was a volcano. But the weather is starting to get better. So if you're going to Vegas soon, the weather is definitely get better. All right, this is for the emojis. Appreciate y'all still rocking and tuned in. Another cheers to the weekend. Shout out to all of y'all, whoever out there in Vegas right now, gonna be out there this weekend. I hope y'all have a ball. Hope this stream has helped y'all. So cheers. All right. Yeah, this is not a big topic though, but yeah, weather, because a lot of people ask about the weather. I think the weather's it's like the high 80s, low 90s. I ain't felt that. Like, even when I was out there a couple weeks ago, like, the high for the day was like 101. So the weather, but at night it feels phenomenal. Like, I like to call it perfect party weather at night, because even if you don't go to the clubs, like if you bar hopping or you just drinking a lot, you naturally gonna get warm. So to be able to step out in some comfortable fresh air, it's no better feeling. But yeah, so for those of y'all who be worried about Vegas being in the desert with all of the heat, the weather is definitely becoming much more tolerable. High 80s, low 90s. And by the end of the month, it should get better than that. I would assume it would drop to like the low to mid 80s. I believe when I was looking at the chart, that's what they were projecting. So weather's not too much to worry about if you're going to Vegas anytime soon. It's working in your favor. As far as things to do in Vegas, so what is there to do in Vegas? Truthfully, like, there a lot of things are still the same. Like, you can still club, just not the same process. They're still doing tours, like you can do the helicopter tours. You can check out the Grand Canyon. Absinthe, for the show lovers, Absinthe, I saw confirmed that they will be having their first reopening show October 28th. So if you're trying to catch a show, like me personally, like, I might go catch a show while I'm out there. I'm not a show person, but I'm overdue for an experience. I've never really been a show person, just in general, but that's one of the shows that I wanted to see. Absinthe and O are like the two shows that I want to see. But October 28th, they coming back into production to do shows for the public. So if you've been wondering about that, now you know. But you can still do tours. The bars are open now, so like you ain't got to worry about worrying about bars. Like, the tabletops is open now. Everything still got the social distancing in place, so it's spaced out. But there's definitely things to do. You don't have to worry about not having nothing to do. Said you usually go in August. Oh, so you like the hot. Alright, August is scorching hot. But hey, if you like that August heat, that's what's up. And I feel you, man. I don't. But it ain't got the humidity. So, I mean, that dry heat is a little more tolerable than the humidity. Right now in Chicago, it's about 35 to 40 degrees. Oh my God. Yeah, that's ooh-wee. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm not going to complain about no weather then, because I don't miss those temperatures at all. It is October though, so I guess it makes sense. And I'm in California, so I'm spoiled. I ain't been in North Carolina in years, so I be forgetting about the temperature change, because it's still hot out here in Cali. I think it was like 80 or 90 today, I think. So yeah, West Coast still hot, but that's crazy. New Hawk said must buy a table to see Absinthe. Okay. I really didn't like dive deep into it. That was something I was gonna do later on. I just saw it and I was like, let me throw it out there. But that makes sense actually. Because kind of like what I was talking about with the occupancy, everything's gonna have to be spaced out and limited. I'm not sure what the max is that Absinthe can hold. I ain't really dug that deep into it, but obviously if they can hold more than 2,500 people, then they can have at least 250. I mean, if they can hold more than 2,500 people, that's that 10% or 50% thing. But I'm sure it can probably hold more than that. So them doing it by table reservations, that will make sense, to be honest. I'm not sure what the prices are. If the tables is like that much more significant than actual like a ticket, I guess I'll look into that after the stream. That might be something to talk about next week, since we're gonna be all about Hollow Lit weekend. All right, so that's the weather. Whether there's the things to do. Here's one thing that has not changed with Vegas. Vegas is still expensive. Like, I've talked to some people, like, just being in Vegas, they thinking things like the price on stuff is going to drop. Room rates are really good right now. If you want to go to Vegas to stay somewhere that you haven't stayed before, because it might have been a little too pricey, to be the time to look at room rates. Y'all know the VegasParadise.com got that partnership with Vegas.com. I'm telling y'all, them rates is off the chain. Trust me. Support your boy. Book your room through the VegasParadise.com. Vegas.com got some real good rates. I got some other partners who got hotel rates, so I can compare and contrast to make sure you get the best deal. Can't do nothing if your room is comp. For all my gamblers and Players Card members, I can't do nothing for you. I know y'all be hitting me up all the time, and I'm like, not a hotel. If you got a comp room, get your comp room. If it was free, I would stay for free too. You can't beat free. Room rates is great, but everything else ain't nothing changed. Vegas is still expensive. If you got liquor that you're trying to bring with you, pack it in your suitcase, check it in, fly it out to Vegas, because CVS, Walgreens on the strip liquors is going to be double, triple the price. We talked about Lee's Liquors, or maybe going to a Walmart. Someone mentioned there's a Total Wine right not too far from Mandalay Bay if you want to go on down there to save your money on your liquors. But Vegas is still expensive. Drinks at the bar is still regular price, $15 for your basic stuff, $20 plus for the high end stuff. Vegas still expensive. Like, that ain't changed. So if you was worried about, or if not worried, but if you was wondering how the effects of the economy have affected Vegas as far as pricing, It haven't affected it at all. Trust me. And so, and then last thing was, all right. I want to go ahead and make this perfectly clear to everybody. How many people I got in here? The 38 people that I can see right now currently tuned into this stream. Please listen to me carefully, okay? Vegas is still a vibe, okay? If you don't trust nothing I've ever said on this channel, even if you think I'm drunk right now, which I'm not, I am a little buzzed. Please stop letting these news outlets, stop letting these little scandals, these little one-off incidents. Like, I know there was a shooting in front of Hollywood. That was between locals. That had nothing to do with a tourist. You're a tourist. Stop worrying about the crime in Vegas. It is a vibe. Nobody's going to Vegas to fight. Like, yes, there are going to be people on the strip who look a certain type of way that make you feel uncomfortable. I get that. Yes, I mean, but that's anywhere. It don't matter where you go. If you go somewhere and you're not from there, people going to look at you like, who are you? That's just normal. If I'm a tourist and you a tourist and we walk by and you look a certain way, or you wearing some jewelry or something nice, I might look at you like, who is this? Nobody's going to Vegas to fight. Nobody's going to Vegas to rob you. There's police on the strip. Like, Vegas is a vibe. There's no need to cancel your trip. Like, a lot of I'm not the one, like, I'm hip on these YouTube and this YouTube algorithm. I see the videos, I see the comments. Y'all know I engage with my comments and my subscribers. I appreciate all the support. Kiora Amanda, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. I appreciate greatly the super chat. So that is an automatic shot. Let me get through this topic real quick and I'll take that shot for you. But I appreciate you donating in the super chat, and I appreciate you tuning in. But I mean it sincerely. Like, when I posted this video, the video a few days ago about club shows reopening and is Vegas safe, like, I saved that topic for last, and I did that visual walkthrough because I wanted y'all to see what Vegas looked at. That was a Saturday night. Vegas is not dangerous. Like, let me just say this. If you come from a particular area in the United States or somewhere globally that don't have no crime, I understand why you would think Vegas is dangerous. 100% get it. But just because you see something on the news does not mean it's 100% the truth. Like, I try to tell people this all the time. Like, I've been trying to run this through my mom. My mother is starting to slowly understand this. Everything you see on the news is not true. When I researched that Planet Hollywood shooting, I was like, think about it. If you a tourist and I'm a tourist and we go to Vegas and we hear it's a shooting, they're not even targeting you. They're not targeting me. So why is you worried about it? It don't got nothing to do with you. You can still go gamble. You can still go party. You can still go drink. But, like, no, you don't need to cancel your trip. No, nobody's targeting you. Like, trust the people who are actually on the strip, the people who are actually in Vegas. Like, it don't matter what the numbers say on the news. Like, crime is crime. We in a pandemic. People don't have work. People are just going to do things. That's just, it don't matter where you are in the world. Vegas is another city. How many cities do we have in the United States of America? How many cities do we have in North America? Like, let's just go through the continent. You can't stop crime. There's going to be crime. But Vegas is a vibe. Vegas is a good time. Everybody goes to Vegas for the same reason. We want to drink. We want to gamble. We want to go on vacation and party. We want to go on vacation and have a really good time. That haven't changed at all. That was my last note that I wanted to talk about on what to prepare for, because it's very, very important, especially with people who won't be in town this weekend, especially for those of y'all who are going to be in Vegas Halloween weekend. Keep that in mind. There's nothing to worry about. No matter what you see on the news. This is just the principle in life. If it don't concern you, you don't have to pull out your phone and put it on Snapchat. You don't have to pull out your phone and put it on Instagram. You can observe and keep it moving. And that's that. All right, so those are all of my expectations for those of y'all who going to Vegas. That's what you should expect. Quick recap. You have to wear a mask, period. Don't complain about it or don't. If you're going to complain about it, just don't go. If you're on the strip, take your mask off, be free. Everywhere else, you got to wear a mask till you eating and drinking. Scooters is annoying. We've concluded that. If you're trying to play a table game, it's very, very possible that you're gonna have a wait time depending on what you want to play, because there's 3 people for table games, excluding craps, which has a max of 6. Party scene, there's no guest list. You gotta have a reservation only. Promoters can't help you do anything but book through the venue. Like, the most a promoter could do is probably get you in a better section, to be honest, but they ain't getting you in for free. The late night dining options, it's tough. Like, a lot of places that's normally open late, that say that they open late, if they're not really busy, they shutting down. I experienced that firsthand. It was a place that was supposed to close at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. They closed at 1. Then I think the next night they closed at midnight. So everything is not operating on normal operating hours. They are operating on C19 hours. Trust me. That could change Halloween weekend, but right now they not. Snakes on the strip is facts. Watch out for the snakes on the strip. You're going to see the dudes with the want to take a photo? Watch out for them. That's real. So if you like me and don't do snakes, because I almost hit somebody, because I don't play with that, just be careful about that. Weather's cool. You ain't got to worry about the weather. There's still things to do in Vegas. Vegas is not boring. Like, it just might not be to some people who used to Vegas standards, but you can still have a good time. Just go with the right people. It's still expensive. The pricing ain't changed, but it's still a vibe. So that's the recap. I'm about to go through this chat because I know I done missed some things in this chat. First things first, we finna take this shot. Shout out to Amanda for the super chat. Appreciate the support greatly. Probably need to go in here and make you a mod, because you definitely be on the channel showing support. I'll probably do that after the channel. But I appreciate you. And I appreciate the rest of y'all that's still rocking here. So we've been streaming for an hour now, so I hit my hour mark. I try to do it for an hour, and then y'all know how we roll after this. I'm answering questions or we'll wrap things up. So I'm gonna take this shot on the strength of the super chat. So thank you, Amanda, and I thank the rest of y'all who still tuned in with me to this point. Cheers to y'all. Alright. Trying to figure out where I left off. I remember the okay, so you said 250 for 2 people. Ouch. That 250 for 2 people, is that 125 per person? Because I don't think that's bad. I want to say when I looked at tickets for Absinthe sometime last year, there were some tickets in that range, some lower, some higher. So clarify that for me, if that's 250 for 2 people, like 250 per person, or if that's 250 divided in half, because 125 really isn't bad. Weather in November in the past was rainy, chilly. Black Friday shopping was cheap. Okay. Yeah, it hardly ever rains in Vegas. But that'd be around the time of the year where you would catch some rain. January for sure. How does Marquee compare to Dre's? Hey, shout out to Philly. I appreciate you. You always be tuned in, tapped in, asking them good questions. Truthfully, just keeping it up, the whole truth. Venue wise, Marquee has an edge on Dre's as far as the venue. Simply, well, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, I can't really say that. I was about to say, because Marquee has the main room and then they have the hip hop room. So like, the main room is top 40 EDM, blah 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 blah, unless they have like a hip hop DJ. But then they have like another room you can go to that's dedicated to hip hop. But Dre's have Dre's and Dre's after hours. So I mean, I can't really say they got 2 venues. The truth of the matter is, Marquee is typically a genre diverse venue, to say it, I guess, politely. But Dre's is mainly hip hop. It's the best hip hop club in Dre's. Like, there's no debate on that. That's just what it is. But Marquee is a very popular club because they have resident DJs. They have their pool parties very popular. I mean, it's at the Cosmo, but if you don't care about music, then honestly, it's a coin flip. But like, if you specifically care about hip hop, you go to Dre's. If you don't care about hip hop and you just want to have a good time, then you just flip a coin, because they're both truthfully a vibe. Will Resorts World last long when it opens? Probably. They backed by some heavy hitters, and it's across the street from the Wynn, so the location is not horrible. Like, It's not in the middle, but you can walk the things on the strip. So Resorts World should be good, and it's new. And I think I saw something about they got a screen on the outside of the building. That's crazy. So I think Resorts World will be just fine. You said Absinthe holds 600 people. That 600 people, is that the venue capacity, or do they hold 6,000 people typically, but they're only doing 600 people? Can you clarify that for me? But I am real curious about the setup too. I want to check that out. Club reservations, how does it work? If you want to go to a club, you got to book it online at the club directly. If you have a promoter, they can send you their link. Sometimes when you book through a promoter, they'll put you in a better location, but truthfully, like, location can be determined by the earlier you get there. The earlier you get there, be cool. They'll have your reservation. Depending on what you book, they can put you in the best location based on what you book. But you have to book all clubs online directly through the hotels. If you have any issues or any questions, y'all know y'all can DM me. Hold on, I gotta switch my screens. Y'all can hit me on Instagram. Email me, number 2. Facebook message me, number 3. Twitter, still getting used to Twitter. Still getting there. But if you have any questions about clubs, hit me up. But you have to book everything online. There's no guest list, but you just simply have to prepay. So you book you'll book whatever table you want, and then you'll see the minimum. All your gratuity and all of that will be paid. Rebook will be included when you book and prepay. So once you get there, you literally will just show your ID and the card that you use, and you keep it moving. Simple as that. Vegas is still a vibe, yes, for sure, for sure. Vegas will always be a vibe. June 2021, man. You make it June 2021 sound like that's where it's gonna be at. Hey, shout out TVP fan. Y'all see Philly, man. Philly Strength said 2021 is where it's at. All right. Hey, Ant, appreciate the super chat. I did see that. I'm trying to scroll through the chat. All right, let me address my super chats first. So here's what we about to do. This is what we about to do, because I'm trying to catch up on these chats, and y'all lit. All right. So, Ant, I'm going to take a shot for you. Appreciate the super chat. TQ, as always, I appreciate the support. I'm going to take another shot. So we're going to do back to back for the super chats. And then I'm going to continue to catch up on these questions until we get to the end. I'm going to try to scroll through them because I don't know if y'all got anything else to do after this. But for those of y'all who still rocking, we going to still vibe. Let me turn the music up a little bit. All right. So this first shot for my homie Ant. My man's been around since the beginning. I appreciate the support. You already know what it is, my guy. So cheers to the first super chat. TQ. Shots for you, as well as everybody else tuned in. Been very supportive as well, and I greatly appreciate your support. It's been a pleasure being able to help you as well. We've talked offline about multiple things Vegas wise, so rock with you. I appreciate the support. All right, shot number 2 for the second super chat. Appreciate you. And again, I want all of y'all to remember, I hope y'all had a great week. This TVP Lounge, this is our happy hour. The week is over, except for those of y'all who got to work on weekends. I know some people got to work on weekends, but it's our vibe times where we kick back, chill, talk Vegas, talk whatever. You know, once we get the Vegas stuff out the way, it's whatever. But cheers to the second super chat. All right. Now that we got those out the way, Teresa, what's up? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. If you're still around, I hope you're still around. It's good to see you again. Day Bones, what's happening, my guy? Welcome to the lounge, fam. You got a question? Holla at me. What you need? What you want to know? All right. Yeah, so we talking about Philly, Vegas, June 2021. Yeah, you've been heavy on June 2021, so we're going to see what's up 2021. You said you go to unwind, eat, drink, see a comedy show, lounge, gamble, work hard all year, and this is where I unwind. I feel you on that 100% because one of my closest friends, he like a brother to me. He like to call Vegas the adult Disneyland or Never Land for adults. You work hard. It's where adults can go on vacation and just be adults without having to explain anything. That's why we love Vegas. When you go to Vegas, you don't have to explain nothing. We already know why you here. The question is just, how lit are you? How turned up are you? Are you having a good time? You not having a good time? Let me buy you a drink so you can have a good time. So I feel you on that. That's how it should be. You said you ended up with $170 steak at the Aria because stuff was closed. Yeah. So you feel my pain. Like, one night I ended up, I checked out, what's that place called that I went to? So, we went to Pizza Cake. It's in the Harris, I think. Yeah, it's in Harris. And I just needed some food, and I couldn't find no food, so I got a slice of pizza from Pizza Cake. Shout out Buddy V's. It's a Buddy V's spot. Y'all know Buddy V's from Cake Boss, the legend. It's one of his spots. I'm not going back. I'm pretty sure the Pizza Cake was probably more cake catered, because they had like a slice of pizza that was like, it was like peanut butter and like Reese's cups drizzled in chocolate. Like, it was like a super, super sweet dessert pizza. And then I got a slice of pepperoni, right? It wasn't bad. I'm not saying I'm not going back because it wasn't bad. But I've had pizza from multiple places better than that. So, but that was what I had to settle for. So the fact that you was stuck on $170 steak because everything else was closed don't surprise me, because I was about to be in a position we was in if I couldn't find nothing else. I was gonna have to just overpay for some restaurant. So definitely feel that. $150 per person when you looked. $150 per person. Is that the absinthe thing? I wonder if that's absinthe. Oh, okay. Okay. Small tables, seat 2 for a total of $250. Table of 4 is $500. Okay, that's not bad. So if you got 2 people, that's $125 a person. That's not bad. I don't know if the table come with anything because I've never been to a show, but if that's just to get in and have your own little table, I'm pretty sure a small table will probably be better than like a stadium chair. But then a table of 4 for $500, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 times 4 is 5. So you're talking about, so yeah, so either way, you $125 a person. Okay, $250 is half of $500. Duh, sorry, I've been drinking too much. All right, that's still not bad though. $125 per person, whether it's for 2 people or 4, that's still not bad. Especially to go see absinthe or whatever. That's cool though. And you said that was the venue capacity. So their venue capacity is 600? Nah. Wait, hold on. What's half of 600? 350? Okay, never mind. All right. Because half of that is 300. So that's still, okay, so they can still have 250 people. All right. So that means that absinthe right now can do 250. Yeah, okay. What's the most you've ever spent on one drink? That's a good question, Marley. I seen this. I was trying to get my way down to this chat. What's the most I ever spent on a drink? Let's see. On a single drink, I'm gonna assume we talking about Vegas. That's probably the most I ever spent on a drink anyway. I'm gonna say I ordered, a liquid marijuana, and I had to have a bartender customize it for me because he couldn't remember how to make it. And he specifically told me, because I knew it was blue Cora style instead of blue Caraco, because I guess some people call it blue Caraco. He made the liquid marijuana for me, and I probably paid too much for it because I was drunk. Because all it is spice rum, coconut rum, Midori blue, Curacao, splash of sweet and sour top with pineapple juice. I want to say I paid like $32 for that drink, which I shouldn't have, because a Long Island iced tea ain't even that much. But that's probably the most I've ever spent on a drink, personally. Now the most I ever spent on like a tab, like I was gonna say the most I ever spent on the tab, it's been in the hundreds. On the drink tab, we'll just leave it at that. But on the individual drink, I'll say the most I probably ever spent on the drink was probably be between $30 and $40. All right, TQ, thanks for the super chat. So okay, for these type of super chats, I'm gonna have to keep taking a shot. That's just what it is. If I get a super chat for $10 or more, I'm taking a shot. So that's an automatic shot. So let me go ahead and pour that up. Day Bones, my guy, what's happening, fam? I hope you still around here. You better be. I got 39 people in here. You better still be around here. Hey, make sure you holler at me. We gonna talk offline. Hit me up offline. I already heard what's up, fam. Hit me up offline. Halloween weekend. Hey, you know what time it is, man. What did you ask me though? You said any advice for someone visiting Vegas for the first time? I mean, is there anything? Okay, in general, the first thing I would say is watch out for scams. Like, if people ask you for a photo or if you want to buy something on the strip, it's not free. They're gonna charge you for it. If you're going for the first time right now and you like to party, there's not no guest list. So if this your first time going to Vegas and you're trying to party somewhere, if you ain't got a lot of money, truthfully, maybe try to mingle with a group of people and get in the club. Hookah Lounges is definitely a vibe. Like, Luna Hookah Lounge is like a place that I like personally to go. I know Cloud9 is a good spot too, but Luna Lounge is right next to Encore. Most of the time they play hip hop. I mean, I don't know if you like the hookah or not. Some people like, it's C19. Why would you hookah? Like, it's hookah. But like, you can get in there and it's normally a good time. It's normally good crowds there. What else would I recommend for a first time? That I would say walk the strip. Like, obviously you're gonna watch the water show. That's what everybody know Vegas for. Like, go to Vegas, watch the water show. It's like 10 minutes. But get that experience in. Get your photos, flex on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, whatever your social media is. Get your flex on. But just enjoy Vegas. Like, walk the strip, check out the different hotels. Like, some of the hotels like Bellagio, Caesar's Palace got, what's the Forum shops, and then you got the Grand Canal shops over there at Venetian and Palazzo. Like, just go check out Vegas. I mean, it's more to Vegas than just partying. All right, let me pour up this shot. I'm sorry, my bad, I know. But those would be my general tips for somebody going to Vegas for their first time right now. If you got liquor, bring liquor with you. Don't buy liquor on the strip unless you absolutely have to. Most airlines will let you, I think it's like 1.75 liters is the most they'll let for liquids in their bag. So just bring a bottle or two with you. At least bring a bottle. Check it in under the plane. Bring it with you. Explore, because it's free. It don't cost you nothing to walk the strip. It don't cost you nothing to go into the hotels except to put on a mask, which is free. And have a good time. You know what I mean? Like, go to the Vegas sign. It's a long line to take photos at the Vegas sign, but I mean, the typical first time Vegas stuff. You ain't never been to Vegas, so I always tell people for the first time, like, go to Vegas and enjoy Vegas. Like, don't have no expectations, especially right now. like Vegas right now is not the true Vegas. So, like, if you come hang out with me, like, I'm gonna make sure it's lit, because that's what I do. But for somebody just going to Vegas for the first time, just enjoy Vegas, explore Vegas, check out stuff off the strip. Go to Fremont Street. Fremont Street is free. Check out Old Vegas. They got the Neon Museum. You can check that out too. But definitely hit up Fremont Street. Check out some of the local street performers. Have a good time. And this cheer, okay, so cheers to this to the super chat too. My fault. Day Bones, that's my homie. Shout out to the homie. Alright. You don't remember anymore mentioning the Cosmo wanding people down? Nah, I ain't been wandering down my Cosmo ever. The only thing I've seen at Cosmo was people, they had the guys at the doors just making sure you have on your mask, but I ain't never been wandering down the Cosmo in my life. Be your girl's first time? Okay, alright, yeah, that's what's up. Alright, yeah. So those are things to do for your first time, or to take her around, you know what I mean? Just explore Vegas. That's truthfully the best thing to do right now, is just go to Vegas and see what Vegas is all about. And then from there is what's going on. Vegas Live TVP podcast. I guess this is like a podcast. I mean, I started doing this live for y'all because I did the little Instagram live thing once, and Marley was like, oh, you need to move this to YouTube. And then after I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that's not a bad move. So, got the camera, got the mic upgraded, had some good quality stuff. But somebody asked me about a Patreon too. I don't know what type of exclusive content I would do on Patreon, because I know YouTube got a membership, but man, I ain't trying to hit people for money. Like, I do this, I mean, yeah, I got a business, but I do this because I love Vegas and I want to hook y'all up. You said the pizza is good. Are we talking about pizza cake at Harris? I didn't say the pizza was bad. It was cool. It wasn't trash. Like, y'all know I do my ratings on 5 stars. 10 stars is too many stars for me. I can't do 10 stars. If I had to rate pizza cake on my 5-star scale, I give my pepper. It was like, it might have been a meat. Like, I don't remember what the pizza name was. Please forgive me. But I think it was like pepperoni and some other type of meat or something. I give it like a 3.5. Like, it wasn't nothing that like I wouldn't eat again, like if I had to. But like when it comes to pizza, like Secret Pizza is the number one pizza spot for me. Like, for those of y'all who know about Secret Pizza, 3rd level of the Cosmopolitan, because I saw somewhere earlier somebody said that Secret Pizza was on the 2nd level, and it's definitely not. But Secret Pizza is on the 3rd level at Cosmo. You know what I mean? Like in the South, we call stuff a hole in the wall, and what that basically means is if it's a hole in the wall, it's when you look at it, it will look like nothing, but when you actually go into it, you start walking around and you're like, what is this? And then boom, it's this fabulous place with this fabulous food. That's what Secret Pizza is. That's the only reason I was saying I probably wouldn't go back to the pizza cake at Harris's, because I'd rather just venture to Secret Pizza or get pizza elsewhere. But it wasn't horrible. Secret Pizza is definitely where it's at. Like, for sure. Like, me personally, like, I be, you know what I'm saying, I be seeing stuff on Instagram. Hey, shout out to all of y'all Vegas businesses too. If y'all want me to do a review, hit my email. We doing things on the business tip town. I'm about to stop doing stuff for free. I'm about to start charging. But I be seeing y'all on Instagram. I be seeing the food stuff. I'm gonna venture to some of y'all, and then some of y'all can hit me up. But yeah, cool 3.5 for me. Like, I wouldn't say it's average. It was like a pepperoni slice above average, because it wasn't bad, and I was drunk too. And you know, when you drunk, like, you can get the full like love for pizza, or really for any food. When you drunk, that's the best time to eat, because it's either gonna hit your soul or it's gonna be like, this is not satisfying. And that's how I felt about the pizza. It was like, it's not bad, it's not trash, but it ain't Secret Pizza, you know. So that's why I say that. Any news on Dre's? Nah, no news on Dre's. The biggest problem with Dre's is at the Cromwell, and the Cromwell is not open. So until the Cromwell decides to reopen their hotel, Dre's cannot open. That's just what it is. Love Island is over. I haven't watched the show, but from my understanding, it's over. It ended on October 2nd. But because the Cromwell have not opened their property, Dre's can't open. I mean, and it makes sense, because, you know, it's a pandemic going on, so everything is a 14-day quarantine. So I would assume whenever the last day they was in the property, they was like, we got to shut everything down in the hotel for 14 days, and then we got to start figuring out how to operate, you know, that stuff. So, truthfully, I was hoping that Dre's would be open Halloween weekend, but I talked to my sources, and I ain't heard nothing yet. So that's just what it is. Alright, for sure, Dub. Holla at your boy, man. We'll link up when you out there. Trust me. You ain't gonna be hard to find. You'll be shooting for your channel next week. Reach Travel with Jazz. Alright, Reach Travel with Jazz. I'll go scope out your channel. See what's up. I don't know what your channel's about, but I'll check it out. Live podcast in Vegas. Hey, look. Hey, this is nothing but the truth for y'all. I got this set up at the crib because it's easy to just do. But like me personally, when I'm in Vegas, I am lit. Like, I am like, this bottle will probably be halfway, 3/4 gone. Like, I don't know if I could even stream for y'all in Vegas because I drink too much. Like, I live the Vegas life. But and thanks TQ for the super chat. I'm gonna go ahead and pour up this next shot. Like, I would love to do like this podcast for y'all in Vegas, but like all of this is like home equipment. Like, I got an audio interface, I got this microphone, my lights, and all of this is home equipment. So like doing a podcast like in Vegas, like I don't know if I could pack up all this equipment, but like doing it from my phone, it just wouldn't be the same, I don't think. But yeah, I be wanting to stream for y'all in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I be on Instagram. I try to give y'all everything I can on Instagram, and then I update y'all when I get back. Like, that's just what it is. Have I seen the show Ka? Nah, I want to though. If not, you recommend it? Yeah. In order, when I go see shows, because I truthfully have never seen a show in Vegas. The only show I've seen in Vegas is the water show. Like, it's like straight facts, or like shows on the strip from street performers. But like the big shows, in order, I want to see Absinthe, and then I want to see O, and then I want to see Ka, or I think that's how you say it, Ka. Those are the shows that I want to see in order. Like, I rock with the Blue Man Group. Like, I seen Jabberwocky since like they got big. I remember when they first started. Like, was it America's Next Dance Group crew or something like that? Like, I know about the Jabberwockies. The Jabberwockies just is they lit. But those is my shows in orders, like when I go see shows. And like, obviously I can't film. I've already done my research on about trying to do like a vlog or something, and they not letting you film in the shows. So we'll see how things go. Halloween weekend, it's gonna be quite a few of y'all out there. I know y'all gonna be trying to like link up and stuff. So if y'all in a particular club that I'm in, then I might say what up and holler at y'all for a while in the club. Otherwise, I try to catch y'all while I'm on the strip or wherever and cop a drink and say what up. If y'all want to take some photos, I'm cool with it. I'm not that type of dude that'll be tripping like that. But other than that, I be partying in Vegas. But that's gonna be my show order. Cosmo stopping people at the door checking bags. They probably got that from the Wynn, because I heard the Wynn was doing that too. That the Wynn was checking people's bags when you come into the property. That they will search your bags. So I mean, Cosmo just following suit. Wynn started that though. It said you always got to hit a Fat Burger. I feel like Fat Burger overrated. Like, Fat Burger is not bad. It's not terrible. I don't have any issues with it, but it's okay. That's just my opinion, though. I would never tell nobody not to go there, but like, it's not a place where I'm gonna be like, oh, you going to Vegas? My God, or my lady, you gotta go to Fat Burger. Like that, that's just not how I feel about it. But it's cool though. So if that's your spot, I ain't even mad at you. That's cool. Somebody said they gotta holler at me. All right, and take it easy, man. Appreciate you tuning in to the lounge. I'll holler at you probably tomorrow, because you be keeping me up to date with stuff, and you be checking in. So I appreciate it. Jed, you heard about Secret Pizza? Yeah, 3rd level Cosmopolitan. If you haven't been, go holler at me when you go, and then let's talk about pizza. Trust me. Some of y'all favorite vloggers, because I know some of y'all in this chat be on other YouTube channels, and I have no issues with that, because I be hip to the YouTube Vegas streets. But Secret Pizza is beloved between multiple people in Vegas. Let me know what you think about it. Drunk food is the best food, no questions asked. Like, you'll never truly enjoy how good food is until you are under the influence of something. Best believe when you under the influence of alcohol, it's when it tastes the best. Last one from your Rastaman. Just moved to Vegas from Ohio. We got you on speaker. He said, who you giving my money to? He got you in this one. Alright, that's what's up. Hey, alright, let's go ahead and pour this shot to that then. Shout out to your folks. I appreciate y'all tuning in, tapped in, showing support to the channel greatly. I appreciate it. Y'all already know, if I'm in town and y'all in town, holla at your boy. It's all love. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a normal dude who do stuff with people on YouTube. That's all it is. A lot of stuff y'all want to see. I'm just in a position where I'm able to provide it for y'all. That's all it is. I'm not Trey Songz or Chris Brown or nobody big like that. But again, I know I got some type of influence, so I appreciate the support. So all right, so appreciate to the super chat, and I appreciate your folks tapped in, tuned in, and all of y'all still tuned in. So cheers to y'all. Alright, I see I've been streaming for about almost an hour and a half. So I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. Let me go through these last things. You said the podcast would be hilarious if I was in Vegas lit. Hey, listen. If I streamed in Vegas, I would probably have to cut this. I remember one time I went live on Instagram when I was like out of it, and I had to like end the live stream because I was just gone. But I couldn't stream in the clubs because the music is too loud. Like, I know Instagram be copywriting. YouTube would do the same thing. They would copyright my music. So like, if I was to like stream for y'all in Vegas, like, I would either have to be in the room like with the homies turned it up, and we had to just cut the music off and find some instrumentals, or I would have to be at like a restaurant or something, and I feel like it's kind of weird just vlogging in a restaurant. Like, I know YouTubers do it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, like, if I just don't want to vlog in a restaurant. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happened Halloween weekend. Halloween weekend, I got some new audio equipment. Not audio. I got some new video equipment. A lot of people been like, and shout out to my haters too. A lot of people been trying to throw shots at me about my video equipment. I really don't care what y'all got to say, but I see everything. But I have upgraded some things, and I'm about to step up the video stuff a little bit. So I got some new video equipment I'm about to start using when I go back Halloween weekend. And it's gonna be a vibe. You said the Michael Jackson one, yeah, I want to see that too. That's definitely what it is. You said, hell nah, you drink like us. I videoed the room at Cosmo Book. Oh, okay. yeah, nah. Hey, real recognize real. That's what it is. I'm not sure if you recall, but I canceled the Mirage room. Oh, you did? Oh, nah, I don't recall. But you can't. Hold. Hey, yo, CZ, feel me? Or what did you cancel? Was it for the? Hold on. Was it for Vidara? What did you cancel the Mirage? I do remember talking about that actually. Mirage or some other property. What did you cancel for though? Let me know about that. I remember that actually. Indulge some of the green leaf, then check out Ka. Hey, say no more. I can definitely do that. Like if that's your recommendation and we solid, all right, I'm gonna take your word on that. Whenever they open, I'll keep my eyes out for that. We can definitely do that. Best soul food in Vegas. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. It's a place off the strip though. It's not on the strip. It's a spot off the strip. It's another guy I follow on YouTube who I ain't gonna say I'm cool with, but it's a dude I follow on YouTube who he live in Vegas too. And I can't remember the name of it, but he actually recommended this soul food place. So Philly, I remember who you is. I try to hit you up offline and get it to you. But it's a spot off the strip that's got bomb soul food. So when I get that name, I'll let you know. In-N-Out is overrated 150,000%. I'm from North Carolina. You know what I mean? And In-N-Out is really good. They stuff is fresh. I'm trying to tell y'all. Yo, as good as In-N-Out is, it's overrated. They so hyped because they stuff is fresh. That's all it is. Like, In-N-Out is not bad. If I had to get them on a 5-star, I'd give In-N-Out like 4.25 stars. Like, In-N-Out is legit. But people be talking about In-N-Out like it's 5, 6, 7 stars. I'm like, have y'all eaten burgers? Especially when I'm drunk. It's this other burgers I'd rather eat than In-N-Out. Like, trust me. You said you'll try secret pizza when you go back. Yeah, definitely do. When you do, let me know what you think about it. I love y'all support. Hey, and by the way, shout out to all of y'all who watch my my catch review, the restaurant at Aria, because like my shorty I was with found it on Yelp, and I was like, sure. And it was so good, I just felt like I owed it to y'all to do a food review there. It was literally like I just found the videos I had from being in there, but I owed it to y'all. And so many of y'all have gone and done reservations or have made reservations. Like, I got folk in town this weekend who going to catch because of that video. Like, shout out to all of y'all who shown love to that, because that when I go back Halloween weekend, I'm gonna be staying at Aria, and I'm probably gonna go back there. So I'm gonna let them know, like, yo, I did a video for y'all, and if Lena's there, I'm gonna be like, I need to sit in the Lena section, because that's my girl. She was cool people. She took care of us for sure. Ellie M's, yo, that sound about right. Teron Williams, yo, I think that's what it is. Ellie M or M's, yeah, that sound very familiar. I think that's the one. All right, and yeah, I got another shot for the super chat. All right, y'all. All right, we're finna wrap this stream up, but it's too long. I got an after party to go to, because I be going to after parties after this stream. All right, so I'm gonna take this shot. Shout out to TQ once again. So much love, support. I appreciate it. And if y'all drop, if y'all drop 10 emojis from 10 different peoples, we'll do an outro double. So I'm gonna do this one on the strength of the super chat. But yeah, that sound about right. Ellie M's. I gotta go do my homework on that, but that sound about right. want to do it for the one more time? Yeah, for sure. Check my PayPal. All right, I'll check it after the stream for sure. All right, shout out to TQ for the super chat. Appreciate it. Cheers to the super chat. Hit up STK at Cosmo. Hey, yo, check this out. This true story. I was supposed to have a STK Steakhouse review for y'all, right? But I went to Vegas and I went to go do the reservation and they was all booked out till after I was gone. So yeah, that's coming. I definitely want to go to STK Steakhouse. I might try and do a Halloween weekend. I got to see my partners on with it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be down with it. And yes, the audio from the Beer Park review, y'all ain't even have to tell me. I know the audio was a little distorted. I had to do a lot of post editing to get it to where it is, but I got my whole audio set up now changed. So, but yeah, we was supposed to do we was doing Beer Park and we was supposed to do STK, but STK I couldn't get a reservation, so I might try to get that done for y'all Halloween weekend. But I really want to try out STK, so shout out on you for looking out for that. That's what that's what I thought it was. I thought you was asking if it was Mirage or Vidara. That's what's up. Hey, yo, when you yo, I remember that conversation. Shout out to you though. That's what's up. All right, yo, when you hit over Vidara, you check it out. Let me know how you feel about it. I know it's not gonna be it's gonna be worth the while, but I always like personal experiences. So, all right, all right, we need like 4 more people, and we'll go ahead and wrap this stream up. We'll do the outro shot. I think I said a double outro shot, so I might have to do a double outro. Someone's drunk? No, I'm not. I'm intoxicated. I don't know if I would say drunk, but I feel real good. Ooh, is you drunk? Oh, hey, listen. That's what's up. Hey, this is happy hour, or I guess happy hour and a half, however y'all want to classify it. That's what we do. 5 o'clock free ride, as some people used to say back in the day in my old times. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Any last thoughts or questions or concerns? I'll answer that for y'all, and we're gonna wrap it up because I do got to get up out of here in like 30 minutes to 10 some after stream turn up. And by the way, I just want to let y'all know, for all of y'all in here now, next Friday the stream is going to be dedicated to Halloween weekend. I'm just letting y'all know that now. It's the weekend before Halloween, so a lot of people have been asking me, oh, what's to do for Halloween? I'm gonna get all of that info for y'all. We're gonna have a good time. And then Wednesday, October 28th, that will be my live stream. So I'm gonna stream next Friday, and then I'm gonna stream for y'all the Wednesday after that, because I'm gonna be in Vegas, and as I told the homie, I can't stream in Vegas, so that'll be our pre-turn up. I might not monetize that stream, but just throw some music in here that I like to listen to and turn up. I'll see how I feel. Said you flying? Yeah, I'm flying high like a kite. You already know. All right. So this for y'all. Cheers, y'all. Appreciate all the emojis. Appreciate all the support. You said I'm gonna be wearing face paint on the live. Hey, all jokes aside, so I got a costume because Halloween night, Saturday the 31st, I'm gonna be vlogging through the strip, y'all. For those of y'all who on the channel, y'all saw my vlog last year. For those of y'all who new to the channel, I got a vlog last year, Halloween, partying with Cardi B. That was before they shut Chaos down. I got that on the channel. Go check that out. Same costume, Sub-Zero in the building. But yeah, we gonna really be out there. We gonna be out there for real. So if you's in town, holla at your boy. Like, we gonna have a good time Halloween night for sure. And I'm sure I'm gonna cross paths with some of y'all, so definitely hop in the vlog. I'll shout y'all out. All right, shout out to TQ. Yeah, we'll do one more then. That's a bet. I can do that for sure. Oh yeah, we still got plenty of looking here. That's cool. We can do that. Yeah, Amanda crazy. Hey, just in case y'all ain't know, that girl crazy. She cool people though. Shout out to Amanda. And I just knocked my top on the floor. That's unfortunate. All right, cheers to y'all. Cheers to TQ for the super chat. All of y'all who still tuned and tapped in, I appreciate it. Alright. So there it is. Y'all wanted one more, y'all got one more. Alright. TQ, I love y'all too. I appreciate the support for sure. You said y'all drunk too. That's what's up. Hey, it's even better when y'all be tuned in, drinking in with the homie. I appreciate it for real. Like, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do these live streams, but it's crazy that it's gonna turn out to be like a happy hour with y'all for real. I'm going to try to figure this out in the next few weeks. I'm not making no promises, but I'm gonna try to set it up in the next few weeks to where, like, if folks want to call in and say what up, some type of like video show type thing, I'm gonna keep the setup like it is, but I'm gonna try to like have like a call in, so if folks want to say what up, we can do that on the stream and talk about some things that some of y'all want to debate. We can debate too, because I know some of y'all want to debate me on my best hotels. Like, I was talking about the best hotels last week and people was like, dog, you tripping. Alright, it's cool, let's talk about it. So we'll work on that over the next couple of weeks, but I'm about to go ahead and wrap this stream up. I appreciate all of y'all who have been tuned in, locked in to this TVP Lounge. I hope y'all had a great week. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I'm about to go ahead, because as y'all see, I ain't had Crown and Ginger Ale in this cup for a long time. I just been cool. But truthfully, thank all of y'all who tuned in for the TVP Lounge. It's been a great time. I hope all of y'all stay safe, stay hydrated, use hand sanitizer, wear your masks, follow all safety protocols. Until next time, y'all be safe, have a great weekend, and I'll holler at y'all next week.